Chinese police have assaulted a BBC journalist. Now, this journalist has been held for hours before releasing videos, and videos show that the police have handcuffed this journalist, and this journalist was dragged from the protest. Now, this BBC journalist was covering the COVID protests in Shanghai. This video over here shows how he's been dragged from the protest site. He was held for hours, we're learning, before he was released. This is, of course, the latest information coming in from Shanghai as China reels under anti-COVID protests, anti-Z, anti-CCP protests across the nation. In fact, it's not just in Shanghai, but this is the big news coming in from Shanghai, that a BBC journalist has been assaulted by the Chinese police. Not only that, he's been dragged, as you can see in this video. He's been handcuffed and dragged from the protest site and then held for hours there before he was released. Now, this is what is happening to a BBC journalist, an international news organization's journalist. It is left to the imagination what would happen to the journalists of local newspapers, local news organizations in China. Now, of course, it is not it's not a surprise that China is trying to silence any sort of dissent, but also trying to put a curb on the reportage around it. All right, I'm being joined by Wing Commander Praful Bakshi on the broadcast. Wing Commander Bakshi, now shocking news coming in from Shanghai. This has been caught on video, and so it has come out. The BBC journalist has been arrested, dragged, handcuffed, and then held for hours before he was released, just because he was covering a COVID protest in Shanghai.
Absolutely right. You see, thank you very much for getting me on the program. It's absolutely right. The news aspect is, we all know why it is. But the reason why it is the way Chinese are administering their administration of COVID policy, that is finding fault, that is being faulty as far as the people are concerned. Now, people from Shanghai and people from other areas are no more Chinese of 25, 30 years old, where they can fall for any of your, Mao Zedong type regime. They are not ready for that. And the way Chinese are administering the COVID policies, that is absolutely stringent and does not, commensurate well with the developing societies of China. China is not a very backward country anymore. The Chinese people are forward-looking, and they cannot sustain these oppressive policy which Xi Jinping is trying to bring in from the COVID thing. Plus, there are a lot of oppositions also which will come and play into this. The arrest of BBC person should be seen from other various angles. It is not that one innocent BBC reporter got nabbed. No, there could be other forces behind, which China is suspecting that taking the advantage of the COVID aspect. A lot of people will try to intervene and get the information out, mingle with the people, create unrest. All that thing is also true. So we must not just go on to one line that China does not know how to handle people. There are a lot of other things, but the question is their administration is over oppressive. They are not handling the way India handles. India has a similar number of population. Right. The way India, we become the role model of the world. That is a problem. China cannot think about it. China cannot do it because their thinking and administration procedures and ruling procedures are different.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.